Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Today, that sounded very presentary. Welcome to another video. It was Mothering Sunday yesterday, so I spent the day with my family and I just arrived back in London about 2 hours ago and I've just headed straight out to the gym. But basically, I'm spending the next 48 hours alone before I fly to North Carolina with Leah to film some content. And I just thought I'd vlog it because it feels very weird to be by myself before going away because there's no one to say goodbye to me. I can't even hug Lucy and say bye, like there's no one to say bye to. Anyway, I've booked a hotel at the airport tomorrow night, which is going to be so much fun. I've never stayed in an airport hotel before. And Leah's going to meet me there on Wednesday morning. And yeah, I just thought I'd bring you along with me, you know, 48 hours of me being by myself, which I can do all the time because I love being alone, but we'll see what I get up to. Basically, at the moment, I've brought down my ring light and my phone because I'm gonna film some reels. That's for dinner later, some mixed beans. I'm gonna film some reels. I worked out that it would be good to have at least 9 Instagram reels filmed before I go away, just so I've got enough content to post this week and next week. So I need to get working. I've got 0, so I need to do it. Yeah, let's do that. I don't have the energy today. Right, I finished filming 2 reels. That took me 30 minutes to just film 2 of them. It takes a long time. I know it's a ridiculous thing and it's essentially it doesn't matter. I don't care that much about my reels. But I do care that when they're lip sync reels, I want the lip sync to be like as near to perfect as possible because my pet hate is when the voice doesn't match the person doing it. So it takes me a long time of like listening, repeating, and it gets so boring. Anyway, I'm gonna stop and do the rest tomorrow because I've got all day tomorrow to prep for going away. And I've just started prepping for dinner. I'm having an early dinner tonight. It's 5:15 and I'm going out to the theatre tonight by myself. I've bought a ticket ages ago and it's tonight. So instead of having dinner out, I need to eat the stuff that's in my fridge so it doesn't go bad. So I have tofu and peppers and I have this taco mixed bean in tamisi, spicy tomato sauce. So I'm gonna have that, and I'm gonna have it early, and then head to the theatre. While I do that, I'm watching Grackle, who's another YouTuber. She's doing a London vlog. I love watching her vlogs. I have to watch something while cooking, because I get bored. This is kombucha, by the way. Love it. Here we go. The tofu and the peppers are cooking away, and now it's time to add the beans. There we go. Voila! There we go, let that heat through. I'm not vegetarian, I just, well, maybe I am vegetarian, but I eat chicken maybe like once a week, so really, you can't call yourself vegetarian, but I'm like 90% vegetarian, 10% meat eater. If I go out for food, I might order a chicken burger, stuff like that. But chicken's the only meat I eat, really. I don't like red meat, as many of you know. But again, I'd try it, like if I was out and someone like cooked me steak or something, like I'll just eat it and I'll hopefully will enjoy it. I'm not super fussy. I just think we should all be reducing our meat consumption, and so that's how I live my life, is by reducing it, not by like cutting it out completely. Do you know what I mean? Because I was a strict vegetarian for 2 years. That was in like 2017 to 2019 or something like that. I was very strict vegetarian. And actually I was like, life's all about balance. If you want meat, have meat. If you don't want meat, don't have meat. So yeah, I try to eat tofu like 5 times a week, and then chicken once a week, and then the other day probably is pizza, let's be honest. Also, there's 25 grams of protein in that block of tofu and 20 grams of protein in the tin of beans. So that's 45 grams of protein for this meal, which is, if you don't know anything about protein, that's a lot of protein in one meal for a vegetarian meal as well. Guys, I just had a panic attack. I was in my kitchen. So I walked into, okay, just slow down. I was cooking in here, watching Grackle on the vlog, and I went into the lounge to turn on the TV because I'm ready to eat my meal like in the next 2 minutes. I was like, I'll turn on the TV, ready. Forgot that I did that like 30 seconds ago and the TV's a little bit slow. And then it started playing and I literally, my heart literally went into my mouth because I could hear someone talking and I thought someone was in my house, and I nearly had like a panic attack. Turns out I just like put the TV on. Honestly, sometimes I think my nan had Alzheimer's, and I honestly think that I'm getting Alzheimer's now. It does run in the family, and supposedly it skips a generation, so at least one of me and my brothers is probably gonna get it. I think it might be me. I've arrived in London. It is one of those weird temperatures where it's like too warm really to wear a coat. You get all sweaty, but then it's too cold to wear a t-shirt. So I'm like hot and cold, hot and cold. Anyway, I'm a little bit early. They have staggered the entry time. So I've been to the theatre a couple of times since COVID restrictions have lifted. But this is the only theatre I've been to that's still staggering like entry time. So I've got a strict entry time apparently of 7:35, so I can't turn up early and I can't be late. I'll take you with me. I love going to the theatre by myself. It's the only thing that I'm good at, doing it by myself. When I'm like going out for food, I really struggle with that, eating out by myself. Cinema, weirdly it's the same as the theatre, so I shouldn't feel weird about going by myself, but I do. Whereas at the theatre I think it's very normal for people to go by themselves. So yeah, I don't struggle with that, weirdly. This show also doesn't have an interval, so there won't be any interval awkwardness. But yeah, but it is an hour and 45 straight through, and I just feel like, is my bladder going to be able to cope with that? I feel like probably not. Good morning everyone. So Cock last night was amazing. It was so good. As I said, it's a play that I've read before, and I did a scene for it in my acting class. And like when I did the scene, I was playing like the main character, and when I read the play years ago, both times like I really empathized with that character, and I was like, no, I think he's the one in the right and the other ones are wrong. But watching it last night, I hated that character, and I was like, he's so selfish and horrible, and I much preferred I took the side of the other character. And like, isn't that so weird? That reading the play, I took one person's side, and being in it as well, I took that person's side. But then seeing it performed completely differently, I was like, oh, I really don't like that character. Interesting. Anyway, it's currently 11 AM and I've got lots to do today. I go to the airport today. I was just texting Leah. I was like, well, Leah hasn't packed, but she leaves tomorrow morning. And I said, yeah, it's really weird that I'm leaving tonight and I still haven't packed and I've got lots to do. Just had a delivery of an outdoor sofa. Lucy and I have bought an outdoor sofa for our garden. Annoying, it's been really hot in the UK for the last week, but annoyingly, I was gonna put this up. I was gonna tidy up the garden, mow the lawn, sweep up all the leaves, put the sofa up, so that Lucy could enjoy it while I'm away. But looking at the weather forecast, it's now going to be rain for the next week, and we currently don't have a furniture cover for this sofa. So I'm going to leave it boxed up and deal with it when I get back. There's nothing more embarrassing than the delivery guy turning up at the door and you're still in your dressing gown and slippers. Anyway, time to crack on. Right, I filmed a few reels. It's now time to start packing. This is my fresh laundry. I hate packing, guys. I leave in a few hours, haven't packed. Let's get my suitcase out. Right, so I've packed my underwear and now I'm having a break. I hate packing so much, guys. It's literally the worst. Right, another thing I have to do now is do my COVID test. You need to present a negative COVID test before flying to the US, which is really annoying because nowhere else I've been recently requires that. So coming home to the UK, you don't need a COVID test. When I went to Lisbon, to Portugal the other week, you didn't need a COVID test to go there. And I think mainly places in Europe, you just don't need COVID tests. The US is still requiring a negative test, which is fine, but yeah, just one of those added layers of stress. So yeah, I've got that now. It needs to be done 1 day before you travel, so it's about just under 24 hours now. So I'll do the test. If it's positive, the whole trip's ruined, wasted all that money. So it's high stakes. Let's do it now, and Leah's needs to be negative as well. It's looking negative at the moment, but I've still got 11 minutes remaining on the timer. So I'll come back to that in a bit. Okay, good news and bad news. Well, firstly, I've just been to the dry cleaner to pick up my suit jacket because I went to a wedding the other week, so that's all clean. Completely forgot I was supposed to pick up on Saturday, it's now Tuesday. Anyway, good news and bad news. Good news is the test is negative, so I just need to submit that on the app and then that's all done. The bad news is I went to get my laptop and it ran out of charge, so I was like, okay, just find the charger. Looking around, cannot find my charger anywhere. I think I've left it at my parents' house, which means I need to buy a new one today. Of course, something had to go wrong, guys. Something had to go wrong. On my to-do list today is to edit 2 YouTube videos, one for today, no, one for tomorrow, and one for the following Wednesday when I'm still in Charlotte. I can't do that now because I haven't got a charger, and the nearest Apple store is in central London, which will take an hour to get there. Anyway, I've popped a pizza in the oven for lunch, so I'm gonna have that. It's a little bit burnt. And then try and work out where I'm gonna get this charger from. I've just been on the phone to my dad. He's searched the whole house, and I've been planning my day going, oh, I'm gonna have to drive, you know, to like at least 20 minutes away to an Apple store, or I get the tube into London, but I also need a haircut and I need to get the gym and like trying to do the logistics. And I was searching around the house. I even searched like under my bed, places where I know it just never would be. Came downstairs, just pulled one of these cushions back like this, and it was there. So it's now on charge. Panic over. Do you know what? That is not like me. I don't really normally lose stuff. And if I do, I'm able to find it very quickly. Right guys, I've arrived at the hotel. I've never done this before, it feels very weird. They let me into this massive car park. I just assume that I can just park wherever. No one told me anything. And it says over there, pay for parking, but I'm like, I've paid for parking, so I don't really know what I'm doing. So let's head inside. Hopefully it's nice. I think it is a nice hotel. It's hard to tell from the outside, but the website looked really nice. But over there it says Hotel North entrance, because it's so ginormous. So I'm assuming I'll just go this way. It is quite swanky, guys. Look at all this. Look. Wow. Love it. It's nicer inside than out. Right, I found my room. It was so difficult to find. This hotel is massive. And out of everywhere in the hotel, I can see my car from my window. It's just over there. Oh, very good. Anyway, this is the room. Quite nice. I mean, it's nice. It's basic. There's not even any bedside lamps, which is odd, but it's fine. It will do for one night. Got some wardrobes over here. I know some people love a hotel room tour. Bathroom. It's a little bit dated, isn't it? But it's fine. Apparently it's got a spa and a gym, so that's quite good. So I asked if I could use the gym and they said, yeah, just come down and we'll help you. So I might go exploring. I did request a room, a quiet room, away from elevators and people. Because my biggest pet peeve in hotels is when you can just hear people. I absolutely hate it. So I'm just very sensitive to noise. It's not that nice. I was looking forward to like having room service, but it's quite basic. It doesn't make you want to stay in the room. Maybe that's the plan, where they want to force you into the restaurants. The restaurants are open till 10 PM and it's currently 8 PM. Or 24-hour room service. I was thinking of just getting room service, but maybe I'll go to the restaurant or go for a little explore. I don't know. But anyway, we're here now. Right, let's order some room service. I don't think the phone works. Of course it doesn't. Hi there, could I order some food, please? Can I get the chicken shawarma with steamed tender stem broccoli on the side? Yep, and then can I also get the mason jar for dessert? Yep, that's everything. Oh, and a Diet Coke as well. Okay, that's fine. It's 2081. Yeah. Okay, thank you, bye. Okay, there's two phones in the room. That one next to my bed doesn't work. There's this one here. She said there's gonna be a delay. It's 8 PM, well, it's 8:15. I decided to stay in rather than go to the restaurant because I'm just gonna sit in the restaurant by myself, so I might as well just be comfy and try and watch something on TV. There's not even any robes, guys. Sorry, this is just me complaining, but I'm actually still happy to be here. I'm just very fussy about hotels and where I sleep. I don't know if anyone else gets like that. I get a little bit like anxious with my sleep because sleep is like so important to me. So the environment has to be like nice, comfortable, quiet, dark. If it's not any of those things, then I don't sleep very well. Because I'm a diva. Let's hope this food's nice. Well, my food has arrived. You know what? It didn't take that long. It was about 35-40 minutes. So, I've got a chicken shawarma wrap, a side of broccoli, a Diet Coke, and look at this. I think it's a brownie, ice cream, cheesecake, caramel. Oh my gosh. Holiday starts today. Good morning, guys. I slept terribly. It was the worst night's sleep I think I've had in a long time. Just kept waking up. The pillows were horrible. They're really soft, and like I hate soft pillows. I need firm pillows. And I woke up to like I put my earplugs in the end, but I woke up to hearing people like laughing and walking down the corridor at 3 AM. And I was like, to be honest, I didn't expect that from an airport hotel, because I was like, surely everyone who comes here because they're preparing for a flight the next day. So I just did, you know, there's nothing nearby. There's no restaurants nearby. There's not a town where you can go out for drinks, and the restaurant shuts at 10 PM. So I'm like, where are people coming from at 3 AM? Very weird. But anyway, I'm ready. I'm going to head to the gym now. And yeah, hopefully squeeze in one last workout before we go to Charlotte. Although I'm hoping that we can join a gym when we're in Charlotte, because I would like to keep working out, but we'll see. Right, gym done. Now it's time to have a coffee. I've got about 30 minutes until I need to leave, because apparently even though I'm 2 minutes away from the airport is just across the road. I've looked and there doesn't seem to be any pavement, so I don't think I can walk there. And I looked at Ubers, and Ubers are gonna be £12. That's like, I don't know, $17 to go 2 minutes. So there is a free hopper bus that I can jump on, but that takes 30 minutes. Because it's stopping at all the hotels before going there, so it's a little bit annoying knowing I'm so close, but I'm not going to pay $17 for an Uber. By the way, I'm getting a spot coming right on the middle of my nose, right before we're about to film a bunch of videos for the Joel and Leah channel. Ridiculous. Anyway, time to make myself a sorry looking coffee. I've just realised that for the first time I haven't bought any trackies for the journey. Normally I don't want to sit on a plane in jeans, I want to be in tracksuit bottoms. And I forgot to bring any, so maybe I'll buy some at the airport, because I don't want to be sitting in jeans the entire journey. I knew I'd forget something. Right, I've arrived. You know what? This is the end of the vlog. It feels like it should be the start, because I'm just about to embark on a journey and a week-long trip. I don't know if I've even said. Yeah, I think I have said I'm going to North Carolina with Leah. So I'm sure you're all subscribed to there anyway, and you'll all watch there anyway. But if you're not, then if you're wondering why it's finishing just as I'm starting a trip, it's because I'm doing it on my other channel called Joel and Leah. So go check that out and stay tuned for that. And now I need to meet Leah and fly to Charlotte. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy, please subscribe. I post videos every single week. And please give the video a thumbs up as well. It really helps me out. And I will see you next time. Bye.